these things that I need to do, and I figured that I'd be able to hang out and just kind of vibe with this, my dudes, and just chat about these things if anyone pops in. Get off of me, plastic! Be gone, dingus! There we go. Filling out blacksmithing orders and other things as well. Okay, there's that. So I need to put the... Whoa! That's not what I meant to do. Okay, so these are going to go here, so I don't have to feel overwhelmed by them. Listening to some music and vibing with some things. That's Rose. Feathered Phoenix. No, that's Chronomaster, actually. Alright, so those are the Moko made ones. I need to do those separately. Okay, let's go look at the other things that I need to fill out, because some of these things are giveaways as well. What? What are you asking me to do? Wow. They did actually reach out to me. That's crazy. I didn't expect them to actually reach out to me. It's kind of cool. Not bad. Not a bad thing. Giveaways and oh shoot, did we not? No, we must have done. Yes, they didn't reach out to me. Whoop-a-dippa. Dingus. There we go. Okay, so there were several people that did this. Okay. There were several people that did this. That's cool. Just need to make sure that I have them set, my dudes. Okay. Do I have my pen? Good. Go to pen, go to pen, go to pen, go to pen. There we go. It's better. That way I can write things down and not feel like I'm crazy, my dudes. So that will be fancy. Shoot. I need to go grab those things. Come with me really quick. I'll make something for you later, Crows. God dang, dude. Crow's out here being like, I want something from you. Okay, jeez. Calm down, dude. If only there were ravens, it'd be funnier. Right? Hi, Robert. Welcome in. Need to. I love your name. It's a wonderful name. My day's going swimmingly. I'm in my recording studio right now, and we were just outside laughing at some of the birds. My dudes, filling out some of these blacksmithing orders, but also, oh my god, how am I going to untangle these? I have to untangle these, dude. Not my favorite thing. Not my favorite thing in the slightest, but I know how to do it. And that's how do we do it, my dudes? We unhook the things. Zamina, welcome, and how are you doing? Filling out some of these orders and various things. For those of you that don't know what I'm doing, I'm a blacksmith and a audio engineer and voice actor, and so right now I'm actually filling out some orders for these pendants that I'm sending out to friends who are part of this journey that I'm doing, walking to Mordor. I don't know if anyone's a fan of Lord of the Rings, but this is what gives me the ick. This right here. When there's no stickiness, it's just static electricity. Get off of me. Be gone. Be gone, dingbutt. How very freaking dare, dude. Okay, so there's that. And then Soul Crusher. Figure I have some busy work, so I might as well just come and hang out. From California, Zamina. Not originally. I'm originally from Albuquerque. From New Mexico. But I live in California with my family. Come on, giant dork. There we go. The only way I'm going to be able to do this is by unplugging things Hey, thank you, Willow. I really appreciate that. I built this myself, this space myself, with a lot of love and support. It's what I do full time. Is I'm content creator here on YouTube and on Twitch. It's my full time job. Also, I do blacksmithing and audiobook narration as well. How many tattoos do I have? I don't know, Zamina. I don't actually know. I've never counted. I've just gotten them when they felt joyful. Welcome in, Lindsay. Oh, do we have another singer here? Do we have any other musicians in the house, my dudes? Is that what I'm seeing? There's that. Low tour. I was gonna go live and do some blacksmithing. Well, not quite lost count. Just haven't really had the intention of thinking about it. It's not a detail that I think of. Paragamer, my dude, it's good to see you. Welcome in. I'm doing all right. My back's hurting a little bit today, Paragamer. I think that has to do with actually, I ate something that probably wasn't good for me, to be honest. This be gone. Get off me. There we go. Paragamer, I'm filling out the walk to Mordor things, the Bree things. Hi, Megan. It's good to see you. Because I realized that I need to get those done. If anyone's curious what these are pendants for landmarks. I'm walking to Mordor right now, and what I'm doing... Oh, shoot. Who's next? What I'm doing is I'm making a pendant for every milestone as a way of kind of commemorating it, and I'm going to be putting up the remainder from the event on the store. You never kept count or you lost count. It's true. Both. It's both. I mean... So, I'm lactose intolerant, Lady Campion. And last night I might have had a little bit of cheese with something, thinking that it was not going to be a problem, and it turns out that it really is. Well, Megan, so I've been trying to see, like, eating a whole thing of pizza, right? That's terrible, right? But I figured it's like, let me just see if I can have, like, a little piece of cheese. It really is not, I can't have any of it. I really can't have any of it. It just ends up hurting. I think the other thing is that I've been drinking a lot of caffeine recently, and if you stop drinking large amounts of caffeine, right? Stop drinking large amounts of caffeine, your body freaks out. Like, freaks out. Which is my favorite tattoo, Zamina? It would have to be this one. This is a kind of a phoenix tattoo, I guess, in its own way. Not the bird, but my life dramatically shifted and changed, and I went through a severe amount of emotional distress when I was 25. I had a 5.5-year relationship end due to infidelity, and then they proceeded to not take accountability for it afterwards, and so I, in an attempt to change my body and my mind, went out and I created a tattoo for myself that symbolized the end of one era into the next. Oh, what time is it for me? It's 11, I think. 11 o'clock. It's always interesting and challenging whenever we go through loss of love and heartbreak, my dudes. And instead of allowing it to destroy me, I decided that I was going to become the best version of myself. And I learned after that experience that who I was with them was not the best version of myself. 111, no way, my dude. So I'm trying to think. If you're a PM, are you in Australia then? Trying to like put that together. Don't usually talk about that stuff. Like I'm a pretty open book, but I don't really talk about my personal life that much, really. 111 Central P. Oh my God, dingus! It's 2 hours ahead, you dork butt, not 15. Come on, dude. For some reason, my brain went to AM. Like, all the way there, dude. It's not the case, man. Not the case. Megan, I don't think I've really ever talked about that publicly. in terms of how my life dramatically changed, and it was a weird time. North Dakota, see? CST. I know most of the time zones. I don't know why I went to something extravagant like that. It's like, dude, it's 1 p.m. Yeah. It's an interesting life sometimes, my dudes. If you have any like personal questions you want to ask, I'm kind of in the mood for that. Even though that sounds kind of weird. It's like get to know your audiobook narrator / content creator. Yeah, Paragamer, I think that's what it is. Is that it's the caffeine that's causing the hurt. Gosh. Made it to Bree, dude. Playing 20 questions. It's so nice to have a space to kind of put these things together, my dudes. For you guys. Sorry that it's not blacksmithing. You know. Doesn't like me. Lady Campion, too much of it can be a problem, right? Too much of it can be a serious problem. For me, it's a cycle sometimes where I use it for stress. Also was a thing for me where I was using nicotine for a little while to manage my stress, and I had to stop doing that because it made me depressed. It also made me embarrassed because as someone that is trying to inherently try and make the world a better place, that habit for me was in antithesis to what I stand for. It's not that I have a level of judgment around that stuff. Everyone has their own vices, right, my dudes? But for myself, you know, we had a lot of parents for a long time that were watching the channel during the pandemic, and so smoking for me was just like, it's like this goes against what I'm trying to represent a little bit. Oh, Willow, thank you. I appreciate that. Is that a maple leaf? Yeah, caffeine keeps me out of jail. Megan, you should have. I'm glad that you got some rest. If you like my dudes audiobooks, blacksmithing, and various things, my dudes, you're gonna like the space here, my dudes. So I really appreciate the sugarcane. There we go. There were some wild people here earlier, Megan. It was not during this broadcast, but the one this morning where I was doing guitar. It was needed, not the best day for it though. No, I know. Sometimes rest just happens, my dudes, right? It just happens in its own way. Kind of sneaks up and kind of grabs you by the boo-boo. No, it's okay. I mean, I think you would have gotten a little bit heated, actually, Megan. I'm kind of glad that you did miss it, because there were several people that said some stuff that actually made me upset, and I had to take some serious deep breaths this morning. I can deal with trolling to some degree, but there's certain topics that I just kind of go, oh, if I was in the room with you, I would punch you in the mouth. Like, actually punch you in the mouth. As someone that really promotes compassion and understanding, my dude, there are a couple lines where it's like, no, I'm sorry. The only solution here is for you to have such a dramatic, intense experience that you never do that again. You know? Yeah, kind of like that. Yeah, well, you would have lost your marbles, Megan. It's okay. It's all right. You know. I'm glad that you got rest. I handled it joyfully. It was nice. Felt empowered to just handle my own thing, and it's interesting because it's like, you know, most things don't get me to that place of anger, you know, and I'm glad that it didn't really, and at the same time, it was very odd that it was happening in front of me. It's like, wow, this is unusual. This is an unusual circumstance. We're getting some, like, I'm used to like guitar trolling, like play this song, play that song, right? You know, that's fine. That's just like, that's interest without context, right, my dudes? But when it comes to violent speech, like really vile violent speech, I want to talk about what gets my blood boiling, my dudes. That's one of the things that gets my blood boiling. Vile, violent speech against other human beings. Not here for it, man. Hard for me to laugh it off, even though I try to. be perfectly honest. Okay, that's for Dark Scarlet. Going through all of our giveaways, Megan, and getting those things sorted out, and it's the static electricity. I'm electric. Mary, welcome in. No, I know, Megan, but also it's like you want to protect the space too, right? You know, but I also like I hope that you just enjoy being here too. I hope you don't feel like, Megan, that you have to be here when I'm doing this. It's just been feeling like doing more, and that's not the right thing. Doofus, doofus. Okay, there's that. I'm actually gonna put these together. Dang it! Dang it! Dang it! Dang it! Paragamer, you have a lovely, lovely day, dude. Much love to you, man. Take care of yourself. Welcome in, Yelena. Did we get one of these out? That's okay. No, I'm just gonna farts. Come on, man. Just another exactly, doing goofy things. Goofball doing goofy things. I'm so glad that this works. I'm so glad that works well. Okay, so there's that. I need the other necklaces now, actually, because I believe I need to go through these things. Is that Burning Maple? My dude, it's good to see you. How have you been? I missed ya. Hope you've been well. Where is this? Where are the reminders, Dingus? How many of these shenanigans? Okay, there's that. Okay. Thank you. There we go. Yeah. Lovely. So that's one. Be the shrub. 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 Be the... Oh no! Did we? Oh dear. I'm gonna have to go back up into the ranger chat because we had a crazy day, and I need to make sure that I find those names. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Get off me, dingus. I'm gonna prepare little dude's first birthday. Let's go! Welcome in, Gordon. Did you just call me a plonker? Wow. When they use the British colloquialism to try and be clever with me. I'm half English, dude. No, Megan, it's okay. It's okay. There's a. Do you remember that Sunday I came back and there were a ton of people that I had to write that I really need to make sure that I didn't goof that here. What was Sunday? Come on. What was Sunday? If I had one message to the world, what would be, Keith? Take deeper breaths and ask more questions before responding to anything that makes you upset. Realize that we all have things that we're struggling with, and the kinder we are to each other, the better the world gets. I'm not Scottish. No, I'm not Scottish. I'm from California, and I'm also a dual citizen to England, so I'm a UK citizen as well. What was that day? Sunday. Okay. Where is it? Where'd it go? There it is. Oh, Megan, you won one, so that's important. That's good. Oh, Keith, what a lovely thing to ask, my dude. Dun, 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 dun. There we go. There's that. I think I'm making sure that I'm catching up on these things. I'll just bring it next week. Oh, duh. Is it next week? Oh, sort of next week. It's sort of next week. Okay, there we go. No. What are you... Hey, computer, could you stop being a ding-dong? Would you stop being a ding-dong? Well, that was wild. That was weird, dude. Willow, you know what's funny? Is that I've been considering going back to school to be one. I love that, Keith. Oh, thank you, Keith. It's a week from Sunday. I'm so happy for you, Bernie. Well, they grow up fast, don't they? Watching my nephew grow up has been crazy. Let me make sure that I'm going back and seeing. So yeah, okay. Yep. It's from a while ago. I'm pretty sure I sent that in. Okay, so Lush Kitty and Flare Heart want to give away. Hey, Discord, if you could stop being a ding dong, that'd be great. Oh no, wait, Keith, really? Do you enjoy Vegas instead? His personality is bigger. Is it big old personality? Hell yeah. No, I mean this space, my dudes. I'm happy to give unsolicited advice. That's fine. Just not on Twitch. That space is for distraction and goofiness. Discord behave never. I do have a background in counseling. Funnily enough, I did a lot of volunteer work as a counselor. I've been meaning to. Gosh dang it! There are a lot of these things that I need to fix. Shenanigans. Dingledary. And he's a massive flirt with weight. Oh, what a goober ball. Hell yeah. Starting young. I don't know how to flirt. It's not something in my vocabulary. My dudes. No, well, I appreciate that. I'm curious why you feel that way. What it is about me that makes people think that I'd be a good... How long have I been alive? Many lifetimes, my dude. I don't really... Did I give out my age the other day? I don't remember. Don't remember. Hey, Andrew, it's good to see you. I'm in my 30s. Ah! Don't attack me. There we go. Did I grab the other things? No, I did not. Holy farts. I need to put those together. Yeah. Think I know what I'm doing. Pretty sure I'm aware of what I'm doing. Now, like, how long have you been... Oh, how long have I been live on you? 22 minutes? I think. Just 22 minutes. You know. Just 22 minutes. Let me put these over there. What is that? No! Dingus! Ben's over here in the horror conventions. Oh, dude, I love metal bands. Andrew would love please don't put your names in chat, my dudes. It's a safety thing for you guys. It's not a judgment. It's a safety thing for you guys, my dudes. If someone knows your age and your name on YouTube, they can find you. Please not do that, my dudes. Andrew, it's okay. Les, it's good to see you, brother. How are you feeling today? How is? No, you don't need to be like. It's okay. It's all good, my dudes. It's all right. That's why I say it the way that I do and not in an angry way. I don't get it. People get really upsetty spaghetti. I see that someone did do it. What lovely human beings. You're so good. How is? Just putting things together. No, fair enough, Keith. It's not for everyone, right? Hi, buddy. Welcome in, Howard Stark. VM, welcome back. All good, my dude. Alright, so I need to grab the other things out of here because I need to grab a couple of those. I have some other pendants I need to do. Excuse you. Rude. Attacked. Let me just see. Let me get these out of here because I don't... Just need an example of both in here. There we go. Bananas and bean cheese And AC, DC, my freaking dude. Okay, there we go. Packages. 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 Freaking packages. Doing all the packages, my dudes. Good. Putting together all of these little orders in here in this space. Okay, so a number of these to do. I did do that. I need to get these out. Do you have any cats? I do have a dog. His name is Pippin. He's a cute little buddy. He sings with me. I love him. Okay, I'm just gonna put these down here for right now because it's starting to get crowded up here, dude. This is why I don't make this. This is crazy, my dudes. Huh? Also, don't ask me how, but little man has learned how to use the pendant you sent me as a weapon. Oh my god, he flails it around. It's not a weapon. It's not a weapon. That's hysterical. Megan, did someone say something? What was that? No, it's fine. View deleted message. We were just asking not to have ages, my dude. It's a safety thing. Just a safety thing. Creates a precedent, that's all. Jordan, welcome in. How are you doing? Happy Pride Month! Indeed, I am part of that community. In my own interesting way. Here we go. Oh, Lady Cammy, it's an important thing. You know, like, I mean, caring about people is important, my dudes. You know? Take care. Take care, Willow. Tammy hits me with a pen and he said, uh-oh, and giggles. I was like, uh-oh. Come on, buddy. Don't hit Dad. Don't bonk things, my dude. As long as it's a good giggle. That's the important thing. Get this. Excuse you. Okay, I can fiddle with these things later, actually, because I really don't want to muck with this right now. Yeah, it's just a safety thing, right, Megan? Actually, I don't mind mentioning that, my dudes. I really want to support them. Mr. A Game on YouTube, my dudes, is a really fantastic content creator that makes a bunch of Nintendo and other fun stuff, content. Really lovely human being. Has always been very, very kind and helpful whenever I've been able to ask and talk to him, which has been nice. Very inspirational for my own channel of doing audiobooks and various things. Okay, put these up here. Rune pendants. I'm gonna put these on. Now these are strictly the giveaway ones, I think, right? It might seem silly, my dude, but I make like little pendants like this with runes on them as giveaways for people because I like making stuff for people. Because my content is not enough for things, in my opinion. It's not that I have a judgment against what I do. It's just I like making stuff. Does that make sense? You know? No way! I've always wanted to go to Greece. Oh, was it Andrew? What's a whale? A whale? There we go. Put that there. No! What are you doing? Dingus? Okay, I guess these are the ones that are going together. Liz, what are you making, my dude? Oh, for God's sake. For God. No! Okay, well, I guess that pendant's lost to the ether. I'm just having a time now. That's okay. Oh, there it is. Dork. Nice. Where'd it go? Hello? There it is. Nice. Lysis, what are you working on today? I recommend for April Swedish Rock Band. That sounds awesome, my dude. If I could listen to music without getting copyright claimed on these videos, I would totally put that up. Don't you beep at me. I'll beep at you. Don't you beep at me. Printer, you dingus. What am I not making and what am I not making? Am I on a laser art? Dude, hell yeah, man. I think your laser etcher is a lot more fancy than mine. Hi, it's good to see you too. Welcome in. How are you doing? This is for Lush Kitty. There we go. And then I'm gonna do this one for Flare Heart. Right? Am I crazy? Maybe not. That was there's a little printer for labels here that I'm utilizing. Oh, that's right, Burning Maple. There's a post office strike going on right now, so I can't even send this to Flare Heart. It's in Canada. God dang it. That's a shame. That's crazy. That's a bummer. It's a real bummer. Let me just see. So there's that, and then I need to bring these over. So I'm gonna bring these over. Just so I can see what's going on, and then I'll fill out the okay, so Mousy, Megan, Soul Crusher, that reminds me, I need to make sure that I'm doing this. OG Mousy, come on, Hermit, don't be lazy. If you're gonna ask for help, don't be lazy. Well, that's funny. Soul Crusher 7. No, dingus. There's a post office strike right now in Canada. Yeah, it's kind of a bummer. Who is James Patterson, if you don't mind me asking? Do the thing, Listless. I'm proud of you, man. I know that you've been just buried under stuff, dude, but like I really want to see you come back to the things, man. Oh, dude, the Nintendo Switch, man. The new one. We were just gifted the first one again, so I can play with my fiance and our community. And I'm finding in the evenings that I want more to do with my hands, and that I'm having a hard time relaxing enough to play a game. Did they come out today, Megan? So I'm guessing that everyone ran out and got one. Mr. Ryder of my... Oh, no way. That's fantastic. Yeah, the extra... Because how much is it again? How much are they again? There we go. Personally, don't think I want to mess with Switch 2 unless they change their... Yeah, that's fair enough. I get that, Listless. In progress. Dingus. Oh, yeah. I need to send that form out to people. Shoot. People are not going to get back to me, though. I have a funny feeling. It's $499. I mean, that's not that half a grand for a piece of plastic. It's crazy to me. I get that, though. I do understand. Oh my god, no, don't do that. I am really starting to question where I put more of my energy, my dudes, into things, and mostly it's into my art. It's why, like, you know, everyone's like, "Are you gonna get that new video game, Hermit?" It's like, no, I'm not buying games. Because as a content creator, I know that the thing to do is to buy the next thing. Just not something I'm willing to do. Really. Unless people really want to see me do it, in which case then we can fund it as a thing. But trying to make good art and fun stuff. All of my funds go into taking care of our home and making things for people. My dudes, because I think that that's sometimes more of what I want to do. That's why I love doing blacksmithing. That's why I love making art and various things. And you know, I think that's why Listless. I know that you love making stuff too, dude. It's what? It's how? What? Actually, these are all. I need to go and send those things out. Maybe DM them directly. Be like, hey, need you to fill out this form, ding dong. Because I'm a dingus. We have a form system for our giveaways. I think Meg and I should start doing that after stream immediately, actually, just so that we're not having to play catch up in any capacity. Right? I need to go look at it, actually. Because there are some forms that are clearly have been filled out. I just haven't gone and looked because I'm a dork butt. Always thank people, my dudes, that help you. Like my friend Megan and Listless. They help me run my channel over on YouTube and on Twitch. No, it's all good. Man, I'm never gonna get upset about that sort of stuff. The only time I would get miffed about things is if we were trying to keep track and someone intentionally deleted stuff so that we got things. You've been my friend for a long time, Listless. That's saying something. You know, I've been through a lot of crap together, man. Last 5 years have been pretty harrowing. You know, I still remember what your old place looks like. In the back of my head. You're good about thanking people and it's appreciated. Yeah, it's important, Tiv, honestly. It's really important to share gratitude because it's like, Lynn says, oh, it goes without saying. It's like, no, it doesn't. Always say something. God dang, dude. Okay, so let's see. What can we do with a drunken sailor? What can we do with a drunken sailor? What can we do with a drunken sailor? Early in the morning. Also, I could just go to forums myself. Can you tell that I'm tired? I feel like a certain person who's in it. Oh, the savagery. The savagery. I get you. I get it. Okay, let's go and see. There have been 2 responses. Ooh, great. That's lovely. Hell yeah. Individual. Where am I from, my dude? Planet Earth, dude. California, man. Welcome to New Mesh. If I'm mistaken, book is almost half edited and so progress. I'm so proud of you, Tiv. That's exciting. I'm not calling you old, Listless. I'm calling you old, you dork. Man, you're not old, dude. We're getting older. That's a thing. Hopefully wiser. Oh, that reminds me, Listless. We've had some interest again for anime nights again. Not sure when we want to do that, though. Do you want to be part of that, dude? Do Thursdays work? Why are you being weird, thing? Ugh. Got your shenanigans. You got the shenanigans, dude. There we go. So there's that. And then, wait a second. Wait just a dang minute. You gotta go through all of these things. That's a lot of mail. God dang. I really hope they don't send it back like they did. Buttholes. So what's crazy is that my post office is really nice, my dudes. And they want to help me send stuff. And then sometimes it'll get there and they'll be like, this is not enough postage. We're sending it back. It's like, you do realize that it got there, right? And that the cost of sending it back is more than what I paid for. I think that's a really inefficient use of time. I think what it should be is that you should receive some sort of like note in the mail saying, please send this extra amount of money in order for your package to be sent. Otherwise, they're like, it costs too much. No, you're being a ding dong. Right? You're being a ding dong, dude. Oh, sorry, Tiv. We've had a thing with ages today. It's not a judgment, it's a safety thing. One person starts saying how old they are, then everyone starts saying how old they are, and then we get into dox mode, which is challenging. So just know that we're not upset. We're just trying to be protective. Hey, Molly, it's good to see you. Thank you, Megan. All right, so these are empty. Those are the other forms. What is this for? This is Purple Pickle. Okay. Purple Pickle can't go either. I can't send it because they're in Canada too. Bummer, dude. Lance, it's good to see you. Carrick, your giveaway got sent back to me, dude. I'm so sorry. Hey, man. Carrick, you had a giveaway from me, and they sent it back saying I needed to spend 49 more cents on the postage. So I'm so sorry, dude. I'm going to try and send it back out, man. Missed you, dude. Lance, it's good to see you. Welcome in. Welcome back. Yeah, we're not trying to be rude. Tiv, sorry. There we go. So let's do, let me make sure that I'm getting, there we go. In progress. Okay, yeah, I need to know that though. I need to know that name. There's a thing. You know. Yeah, no, well, yeah, it's more sorry for you, dude. Like, cause like I want to make sure that you're getting the things like, you know, sent to you, dude. Right? That's what I'm gonna do. Is I'm going to do the form thing. Megan, I can send the contact form from here, right? Pretty sure. Send. No, just copy. Shorten the URL. Copy. There we go. Yeah, fantastic. No, Tiv, it's crazy. They don't like, it doesn't make any sense to me. You know what I mean? It's bizarro beans. Let's go get a bag so that I can start putting these things together to send out because, oh, fantastic. Thank you, Megan. See, I'm still getting used to some of this stuff. I didn't eat enough food this morning. I didn't have my caffeine, so I have a little bit less brain power, my dudes. I'm gonna have to definitely make sure that I'm being really careful this evening. I'm going to fighter practice this evening, which is not fighter practice. It's the martial art that I'm going to. All right, so there's that. Put that back there. Sorry about that. Are you taking off my? Thank you, Carrick. Is it showing? You're not the first person to say that, dude. Appreciate you. I'm trying to take better care of my body. Okay, so I need to go through those and get their names set there as well. Got fruit bowl. I think I need coffee. I need freaking caffeine, man. Thank you, Carrick. the whatchamacallit, the walk to Mordor has been really fun, dude. Honestly. So far. In fact, I'm going to be putting some things up on the shrub store. If anyone missed being part of the landing of Bree, my dudes, you'll be able to get your own pendant. Because we're going to be, there's going to be a collection of them, so you can actually collect, like, oh, really? It's like, yes, Rivendell, there's going to be Bree, Weathertop, Rivendell, Moria, Lothlorien, Argonath, the Dead Marshes, Cirith Ungol, and then Orodruin. All as pendants together. And you can collect them all. Buddies, that's so funny. I think I actually have a package for her right here. Ding dong. Iron Man, no. Nah, dude. Nah, man. You didn't miss anything, man. It's all good. Welcome back, Iron Man. How are you doing? Good to see you again. Carrick, I hope that you've been doing well, though, dude. No dishes this time. Might make lunch, though. If you guys want to hang out for that, I can do that. Guess I am going to do this. Dang it. I hate wasting packaging. Carrick, what the heck? Thank you for the keep on walking, bro. Carrick, appreciate you so very much, man. Thank you so much, dude. Thank you for the super thanks. I forgot that people can even do that. That means a lot, my dudes. Super chats are a new interesting thing to YouTube, and that means a lot, dude. Carrick, I will use that to send your thing back, dude. Thank you. We also finished the Fork, the Witch, and the Worm, Carrick. That's fully up on YouTube now, bro. That and I think we're gonna be choosing to do The Hobbit next as well. No, I appreciate it, man. How's the knife been holding up for you, dude? We've had a couple people asking about the knives that I make, and everyone else I've talked to has been really happy still. You know, I need to cut out those. Just like that. All right, that's done. Do. I'm so works well. That's the most important thing for my brain, dude, is that it works well. There we go. No, that's not what I meant. Not what I meant, you dork. Yes. Good. I'm always curious how those things are doing. I don't know how many knives I've made for people at this point. Megan, has Sean gotten to use his yet? Soul Crusher. Okay, so I need to send this form to Flareheart. There we go. Dingus. Just wanted to pop and get you back to work. Dude, Carrick, you have a fantastic work day, dude. It's always wonderful to see you. Take care of yourself, all right, man? Iron Man, I'm not sure I want to know the answer to that one because she had no arms. Yeah. All right, there's that. Okay, all right. So we're gonna put these over here. That's a good joke. Someone made a joke about a manatee the other day that I thought was hysterical. Oh no, I don't have them on here. No! Farts and popsicles, dude. To DM them directly on Twitch. Not my favorite thing to do. I don't like having to do that. That is the annoy. Don't like it. Mousy. Discord. Don't be a dork butt. There we go. It's Death Chaser, Megan, on that list that I need to send a thing to. Iron Man, thank you. This is the recording studio that I built. My music and my audiobook narration. And then we have the stream room in the other space. It's just Death Chaser. Megan's, there's that one. And then there's Dark Scarlet. No, it's Drunk Irish Potato. Abish Padoodoo. For the potatoes. There's that. So this one needs to be put over here so that I know how to do it. I still can't believe there's also another one that came back to me, my dudes. I don't know if anyone... New England. Oh no, this was being sent back to me due to security concerns because there's metal in it. This was actually sent back because someone thought that this is dangerous. I'm like, really? Is my leaf pendant dangerous? You reach out to that person if I can figure out their name again. Oof. That's bizarre, dude. That is bizarro beans. Okay, can we just see here? Oh, that's Shilrai. Shilrai's stuff is done. Bum 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 bum. Just finishing some of these things. Yeah, rude, right? God dang. Did Willembrat get a ring? Pardon me. Where is it? Shilrai is now done. Oh my god. I need to talk to Paragamer. Okay, so that's going in there. Sorry this isn't as more stimulating, my dudes. It's just kind of, we're hanging out and vibing and putting things together. Would you just... Is it literally just you? Oh my god. Ding dong, ding 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 dingle bingle bong. Okay, Sonic. There's that. A sugar cane. More patchages. More patchages, my dudes. Just trying to get these things out. Genghis. There we go. Oh man, I gotta do it again. Oh no, I got it. Actually, I do got this. My dude. See if I can figure out the one that was yeah. Megan, we don't have any specifically because of, you know, the thing. I'm probably gonna DM, oh geez, that's not what I wanted. Probably gonna DM the Discord and be like, hey, is anyone from New England? Were you expecting something? Oh, I don't have the screen name, Megan. It's just an actual name. Wait, was I smart and put it underneath? Damn it! I was not smart. That's okay. That's okay. Nothing to get upset you spaghetti over that for, my dudes. There we go. No! Oh my god. Computer! Computer says no. I would like you to copy this thing for me, please. Yeah. I will DM it to you in a second, Megan. It's that thing where I'm like, I'm in the flow of doing one thing. Do you know what I mean? For God's sake. I really need caffeine. I can tell that I'm getting grumpy. And that's okay. And that's okay. Grumpy bean. Print, please. Thank you. Yeah. There's that. And then we put that contact information there. Giveaways. Blowtoll. That better have been you. You ding dong. Doing all of these orders sometimes, my dudes, is really, really wonderful because I'm so happy to have some things going out. And at the same time, it's like, oh, I'm so confused. What did I send? Did I send it? Did Soul Crusher get 2 things? G, Chrissy, Soul Crusher. The fancy pants, man. And sorry about that. No, all good. What things get sent back, Megan? Is that what you're talking about? Copy. The fanciest pants. Fancy man, dudes. Fancy Pants Lance. Ooh. Actually, our friend, the Fancy, my dudes, is a really solid human being, to be perfectly honest. So I did send them out. Sent out. Okay, that needs to go out. And that needs to go out. So those are all there. Done. Dun 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 dun. Okay. And then did I do that for them? I did. Okay. So I'm gonna do this. Yay, someone already responded. I don't have to worry about these shenanigans. 2 responses. Oh wow, that was quick. That was really quick. Do something and it gets derailed by something else. Oh my god, no, I get that, Megan. Yeah. It's, excuse me. Challenging sometimes. I have a hard time with focusing. Sometimes when I'm not doing something that I'm really, really, really into. It's why I have a challenge with some video games where I'll get really bored. Not because it's a bad game, but because it's not engaging me the way that I want to. I mean, the game that I played recently that really kept me going, though, was called Hellblade 2: Senua's Sacrifice. That game series really, really makes me joyful. Like, really joyful. All the ADHDs. Dun 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 na na na. That's annoying. Mousy. There we go. Let me see. Hey, boo boo. Okay, I know for a fact. Oh, they were over there. Okay. so there's that one. Oh, this is going to Canada too. It can't go. Still gonna print it out. That's challenging. Too many friends from Canada, man. God dang it. It's a lovely thing to have friends from Canada. But when I can't send it, it's kind of like, oh man, when is it gonna be over? It's the second time nearly a year. Like, it does make me wonder. It's like, are they just not being paid well enough? That's a bummer, man. There we go. Can't go anywhere because it's frickin' Canada right now. On a plant tour of Canada one day. Do they have really cool plants, dude? Alright, get rid of that. Yep. Whoomst! Mr. Fancy. Mr. Fancy Man. He got back to me. Fantastic. Fancy Pants Rich McGee over here. There wouldn't be any chocolate milk. Dude, I know someone who believes that. Hook, line, and sinker. Still, or not still, but used to. It's like, you do realize that chocolate milk does not come out of brown cows, man. Like, what? It's like, yeah, dude. You have to add chocolate. you have to add chocolate to it, dude. Hey, that was the melody from Avatar playing in the background for a second. That's from Avatar. You're not clever. Do-do-do-do. There we go. Yeah, I definitely am wanting caffeine now. I can tell. I'm getting the itch. The itchy itch. Give me the things. Yay! They got back to me too. Lovely. Packages. More packages. Boop. There we go. I was giving brown milk. That would be a problem. It would be a problem if a cow is giving you brown milk. You should maybe you're trying to fill up the cow from the wrong hole. Is actually what's happening. Maybe that's what's happening. Is that you think that you're at the udder, but you're at the butthole. Do not pass go. Do not click $200. You're trying to drink poop. Don't. It's bad for you. It's not the jam fam. So there's that. That. And for some reason, this person is two separate things. It is two separate things. Well, then let's sort that out. Yeah, my dudes, don't drink poop. It's bad for you. It's not good for your health, man. Technically speaking, you can eat your own feces once through, but that's something that's a PBS special you don't want to know. I'm crazy. The 10th is just humming. Exactly, dude. That's the sane one, too. Ow! Welcome back, AFK. How are you doing? Just putting together some packages to send out to some of the people that have won some things from the live streams. Thank you again to Carrick for sending a super chat, which is crazy. I'm not looking forward to one thing though, my dudes. I'm really happy with the number of things that we're sending out, but I don't like going to the post office. Even though the post lady is super cool, dude. Post lady is awesome. She's super cool. Okay. So those are done. Oh my god, do I get to clean up now? Do I actually get to be a clean boy? Do I get to be a real boy? Put on my fun beanie. my dudes. Good going into to start my shift. My dude, I'm so glad to hear that. You were the one mentioning about careers last time, right? I hope that everything's been feeling a little bit easier. God, I look like a Rastafarian with it on. I love that was gifted to me, but I'm not here to give Rasta vibes right now. This is not, I'm not playing any reggae in the background, my dudes. There we go. Okay, so that's getting rid of that. All the stuff that I don't need. All the rubbish. Just clean your workspace up afterwards, my dudes. No, I think I actually know why I'm feeling a little bit faint. It's because I'm not eating enough calories. And I should be doing that. Nope, not quite. They haven't sent it to me, eh, boo-boo? Okay, there we go. Get rid of that. Oops, sorry about that. Didn't mean to shut. No, dude, calm down, phone. Freaky deaky, dude. Dun 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 dun. Huh? Sorry, Meg, I'm on that form that return mail will not be resent. Oh, I got you. Yeah, no, I got you. Thank you. Welcome in, Mary. Capitan. Oh my god, the video game that I'm in is coming out soon, and apparently, the work in progress for the trailer is looking really cool. This makes the dingus happy. Okay, there we go. All right, so now what? All right, now that I've done that, I'm 90% sure also that sugarcane, yes, that's been done. Love this channel. Slayer PVG Presilotor. That's the one. That's the one, my dudes. Okay. And Megan, Death Chaser 89 was the one. In progress. No, dingus. Most have been really good about responding. Fantastic. Megan, that's... Wait, shoot. Megan, I just need to bring yours. Right? Like you said. No, there's a word for that. There's a different thing. Soul Crusher. Okay, so... Form sent. Form sent. I'll just bring it. Yeah, I'll just bring it. There we go. And up we go. Up we go to here. Form sent. She is technically in progress. We have a color coding system for sending things, my dudes. We are efficient dinguses. Efficient ding-dongs. Iron Man, it's true. Everyone starts somewhere, right? Everyone starts somewhere. Okay, so I need to take a photo of one of these and then put it onto the internet, my dudes, as a thing. Oh no. This is my nightmare. I do not like untangling things, Sam. I am. But here we are. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do the icky thing that makes me want to literally just, you know, freaking bite my tongue off. It's crazy. All right. Yeah, I need some more blood sugar in me, my dudes. This is not... I can tell that I am not my best self. Which pendant was it getting? The leaf pendant, Megan. Leaf pendant. Yeah, let me actually just... I didn't DM it back to you, I'm sorry. To help, it is... It must have been a while ago, because it was a leaf pendant. I used to make those as giveaways, my dudes, and then I realized that that is something that is on my store, and if you want to get one of those, that's where you get it from. I make other things as well. Oh, for God's sake. There we go. It's one of your hyper focuses. It can be fun for some people, for sure. This to me is like, it's unnecessary busy work for myself, and it's like, I don't want to be doing this right now. But I need to make sure that everything's organized, because if I start leaving things in heaps, then I don't actually, then everything in my life starts doing that. So like I have to unscrew everything. This is so maddening. What's even harder is that some of them are like, they're so close to being done and out. And then there's, yeah, and I don't want to break anything. And like, come on. I know you can do it, dude. You're right there. Oh, there's a lot of black. Are you gonna? No, Bonnie Smith. No. Funnily enough, for me, it was an aesthetic choice. I didn't want any. I didn't want to have any tattoos with color on them. And actually, more of what it was actually a kind of phoenix tattoo from leaving part of my old life that was hard. So no, it was not in the gang or in the Hells Angels. Not at all. In fact, I've helped friends get away from those sort of things. What game you wanting for? Wait, sorry, what was that? What game you waiting for? Sorry about that. Not a game, AFK. I don't think anything. Fable? The new Fable will be sick to come out soon. For people for hours every day. I'm audio engineer. Baldur's Gate 3 is great. AFK. Oh, I know, Bonnie. Not all of them. Not everyone in the gang is there by choice. I freaking love Oblivion, dude. Iron Man is so good. PK family? There used to be a band called PK, and then it became Night Riots, which is wild to me. I would laugh really hard if that is someone that knows who the band PK is. Okay, so here the Earth. Yes. You have question, I have answer, my dude. Oh, really, Megan? Can you get back to me who it might be? That would be nice to know. Okay, so here's the Earth. Round? I missed it. I missed the ancient memes. The ancient memes. No, I don't want a square knot, my dudes. Games that one game that I wish that I could play more of, my dudes, that I was more into was Avowed. I love the Elder Scrolls games a lot, as you probably can tell. I love fantasy stuff. That's my jam, my dudes. And Avowed didn't grab me by the noggin. I was kind of sad. Maybe I need to go back and give it a chance. I don't know. Playing on Steam Deck was not a good choice. But even on a nice computer, it was like having some problems. It's the same company that made Elder Scrolls Oblivion. I don't think we're ever going to hear what PK has to say. I must have scared them off. Coming out here. Did I goof this up somehow? What did I do? What did I do? Oh no, Henry. Shame. That's a shame. Flareheart, it's good to see you. I was just lamenting, knowing that I can't send you your mail. I packed it up and everything. I was like, oh no, you and Purple Pickle and BBG. I have it all packaged up for you, Flareheart. So when it's able to be sent, I will send it. Let me just get this on here. Thank you again, also Flareheart, for the donation you the other day. That was really kind. I was actually going to ask if you wanted me to include one of the Lord of the Rings pendants that I made in your thing as a thank you. Since they're technically going to be a collectible for the shrubbery. Let me just do this. Okay. Get this out of the way. Aren't fully on strike, so they're just refusing overtime, so it's still... I can still... Okay, so I can still send it. Flareheart, as a thank you, though, would you like me to include one of these, since you did it? You did a really lovely donation the other day, and I want to, like, if I can add to... Where did it go? Where is it? There's that. I don't know if you filled out any of the contact information. You did! Thank you, Flareheart. I see you. Maybe I'm just going to do it anyway. You can't stop me. Try and spoil my friends. Ha ha! Extra beans. Extra shenanigans. Don't ask, send it anyway. Exactly. We're just gonna send it. Ha 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 ha! We're just gonna do it. I need to get the ones made for Weathertop, Megan. That's gonna be a thing. My body's already tired. Okay, so fantastic. Let me also make sure that I'm just printing out the label for you as well. How is your day going so far, Flareheart? There we go. Okay, okay, come on. Come on, you silly turd burglar. There we go. Turd burglar. Print, giveaways. Yeah! Yeah! Oh, wait. Oh, interesting. I already did it. There we go. Boop-a-doop-a-doop-boop-boop. Day's going on in my office. A little mini golf day. Each team built their own little hole, and we all spent the morning doing mini golf. They brought the pizza for... That sounds fun! We all need fun work environments like that, my dudes. It's not going in there. Untangle the things. I also hope, my dudes, that it's been nice to see a little bit of return to Final Fantasy and things. Minecraft days are kind of funny to me. I like them. They're relaxing. You know? And I feel like Sunday and Tuesday are super fun to have, like, story games that we can laugh at. And you know what's one thing that, like, has been kind of getting to my brain a little bit, though? And I think, Megan, we have mentioned this before, is, like, and I mean, Fleur, you've known me quite a while now, too. I feel like I'm able to be a lot more even keel with things. I think I was very, very keyed up and stressed out for a very long time, and I'm really hoping that some of the goofiness hasn't left, but it seems a little bit more stable, because I think for a little while I felt kind of manic and a little freaked out, and I'm wondering if that translated... What's going on here? Translated a little bit, you know what I mean? And hoping that it's not bumming anyone out that I'm a little bit more even keel now. Still a total goofball, my dudes, but I just feel so much more at peace now that I'm walking. Like, the whole walking thing, I know it might seem kind of silly to some people, but I feel like I'm moving forward in my life in some really positive way. It does seem to have settled a little. It comes through that you're more stable. Thank goodness. Yeah. Why? It broke. God dang it. No, come here. Oh, no, it didn't break. It just fell apart. That's okay. You know, I considered going back to being a late night streamer at some point again. It might become a thing. I have been thinking about going back to school. There are some programs for counseling and social work that I'm interested in, and if that's the case, I would become a late night streamer again. Not like 9 o'clock p.m. start time, my time. That's crazy. But if I did end up going back to school, I would maintain the number of hours that I stream. I would just have to go back to being at night, and it would be a really, really interesting next couple of years. 2 years, anyway. Someone in here earlier said that I seem like I'd be a good counselor or therapist. And that is not the first time I've heard this. I hear it a lot, actually, that everyone says, you'd be a really good therapist. And it's like, well, if that's my gift, I'm easy to talk to, I'm easy to sort through certain difficult emotions with, maybe I should go back and do it. I mean, that was the other thing, right, Claire? I think when you met me, I was streaming late at night, and I was really unhealthy. Like, my body was really not... Megan, you saw that too, actually. Like, I was not well for a long time. Like, really not well. Oh, yeah, not as long... Yeah, not doing that so much recently, my dude. So, maybe this is an interesting point to make. I went to therapy recently, and I say that recently in the last year, and what I learned was that I have that tendency to internalize other people's struggles. And my therapist and I delved into that, and what it was that my mind was telling me, as not like a separate entity, but like in my mind, the habit was, if I'm not thinking about this thing that this person is going through and they are my friend, then I'm not being a good friend and I'm not being there for them. And my therapist was like, you know, that's insane, right? And I went, no, I'm trying to be everywhere all at once for my friends. I got to be there for my friends. And he said, dude, no one can physically do that. Sanely. Healthily. You can be aware that someone is going through things, but if it's occupying your mind 24/7, if other people's problems are occupying your mind 24/7, you're going to have a bad time. Right? So learning to be compassionate and supportive in the moment is the most important thing for your friends. I don't think any friend would be happy to hear that don't do that. Anyone is carrying their stuff around with them all the time. I think as a friend, I'd be a little bit miffed if someone was like walking around with like a furrowed brow going, oh my god, you know, Hermit's not doing okay, oh my god, what are we gonna do about that? And I realized that was me with everything. And now being able to put it down, it's like, okay, I'm still a good person. I'm not being a dick. Not being a dick by not being fully enmeshed in these things. It's also why I've had some other boundaries which I feel like might have affected some certain things, my dudes. But when it comes to certain stuff, I'm very happy to be there for people. But there are certain things that I don't know. I can give advice, but I don't want people bringing me into certain things. I've had people recently ask me to like help moderate their relationships, and it's like, I'm sorry, I cannot do that. I cannot do that. I cannot say yes to that. From a place of absolute love, cannot do that. I can help people manage their grief in personal messages, and that's fine. But you know, finding boundaries has been really, really, really important. But it's been hard because I feel like there are a lot of people that are kind of like, Hermit's not really like doing the thing that he used to, where he's, you know, trying to fix all of the problems. I'm like, well, yeah, actually. And it's not because, you know, I'm trying to be a dick. It's because I want to be healthy, right? You know what I mean? Please don't let other people's struggles drag you down. That's been the other thing, you know, Fleur. I mean, you've been there during the live Twitch streams, and I understand that people are looking for connection, right? I think that that's an important thing, that people are looking for connection. And my strong request at this point, though, is if something that is catastrophic has happened, you know, like serious, like violent injury, if like you got in a car accident and you're hurt, like do tell me. That's one thing, like that we can be there for you. But like coming in and everyone telling me that someone has passed away, um, that's where it's kind of like I have to draw that line there, going, hey, I am so sorry that you're in pain, and this space is not the best space for me to support you directly, and I feel disingenuous by being like, oh, I'm so sorry, and then moving on. Do you know what I mean? Because my heart really does go out to them. But it's been an interesting kind of like balance of like how do we say, hey, like my heart is there for you, and please know that going into a Twitch live stream and sharing that information isn't always what that streamer is really capable of handling in that moment, especially for someone like myself who lost 10 people inside of 2 months. I went away and dealt with like the surface grief, but my cup's still kind of full. I think my cup's kind of full for the rest of the year, to be honest, in terms of like the Twitch stream. If to clarify, if any of my friends, if any of you are watching this and you are in Discord and you go through some sort of serious loss, please do reach out for some love and support through Discord. That's totally fine. Totally here for it. Totally happy to help. But don't come into a public space and bring that up. It is not necessarily the best place for that. Or if you're in a really, really rough place, ask those spaces, hey, I'm having a really hard time. I need some love and support. And then usually you'll be sent we have some resources that we like to send, and you'll get a message from me after stream to check in with you. You know what I mean? Yeah, Fleur, thank you. That second part you said, them struggling even with your guidance is not a failure on your part. Exactly. I appreciate that. I did do that. Okay, so that is done. Anyway. Definitely felt like, though, that I have lost some friends over creating some healthy boundaries. And that's been a shame. Right? You know? Also just one human being. There are some other content creators that I've seen that handle it very differently. It's wild to me, actually, to be perfectly honest. I've seen content creators laugh in people's faces for when they're going through hard things. I'm like, don't do that. That's awful. Why would you do that? You know. Okay. These are done. Most excellent. Okay. Do one last thing, which is hell yeah. Oh dear. I think I know what I'm talking about. Let me just make sure I have these set here. Take a leave of job he was at. He was kind of everyone's babysitter. Yeah, don't be a babysitter, right, my dudes? Okay. Just making sure that I'm getting the last of these things sorted out. I need caffeine. This is not funny. This is very clearly Dingus needs caffeine, man. All right. And then, oh my God, am I here? Am I there? One second. Orders. This was a while ago. Oh, it is them. I panicked. I panicked that I hadn't done this. Okay. Okay. So, make sure that I'm also just putting these here. Let me just put this down here. Nice one, brother. Got these all sorted out. Lovely. You aren't being a doormat or much of punching back for things beyond you. Yeah, I feel like, Megan, for a little bit, I did kind of allow that to happen. There are a lot of things with content creation that are interesting and kind of challenging, friends. And yeah, even now with some of my current other content creator friends, I'm having to like learn how to put up stronger boundaries, my dudes, in terms of how I would let people talk to me and relate to my space and relate to me. And it's like, you know what? I'm not gonna allow that to happen anymore. You know, I think mostly what it was is I was afraid, my dudes, of hurting other people's feelings, ironically, right? In having boundaries, and it's like, well, actually, that's what you need to do in order to be healthy, is to have good boundaries. That sword needs to get done. It is killing me. It's not been done yet. I'm just so tired. I'm so tired. Okay. Badingus. You won the there we go. It didn't help some manipulation was going on during that time too. Some people were I cannot believe I let people treat me a certain way. Not treat me a certain way, but been manipulated in a way. That was hard. That was really hard, to be honest. And the only reason that we're really aware of it is because it was brought to our attention. God dang it. Don't you get all rusty on me, buddy. And it was a shame. You married, it sucks, right? When you're like, you trust people, and then suddenly you can't trust them anymore. I think the hardest part, my dudes, is that the people that cause us distrust, right? You still miss the good parts of who they are. No, it's okay, Megan, it's fine. You know, people that hurt us, we still miss the good parts of who they are sometimes. You know what I mean? It sucks. Makes it hard for you to want to open back up and be present with people and whatnot. You know what we're gonna do really quick? I'm gonna see if I can do this. Is this gonna work? I don't think so, Chief. Yeah, I don't know about that. These are some very funny gauntlets, my dudes. Does suck. That's okay. Is there anything else back here? I need to send out these knives. I need to send out the Critical Role stuff, Megan. It is time. Maybe I can finish it this week. Maybe I can do that this week. I think what I'm going to do, though, instead of this... Yeah. Anyway. Nice to be over here and to get these things done and sorted out. Must have been a big time of since it was my previous boyfriend. Let's just say that my long distance relationship didn't work out due to lying. I'm so sorry. Flare, infidelity within. We were talking about this earlier. Somebody asked about my right side tattoo, and I don't think I've really talked about this. That kind of trust is so hard to rebuild. I think that was why. Yeah, it is long lasting. When you get cheated on, it is long lasting, because what it does is it creates this sense of instability in reality. Things do not appear as they seem. It makes you question your own value as to why, was I not good enough? It can go into those sort of things. Or why would you harm me that way? Like I could never imagine doing that to you, and it's kind of like you don't imagine that can be a thing. And it took me a very long time to heal as much as I have from that experience. I don't talk about this very much, Flareheart. It's not that I don't mind sharing my personal story. It's just that I had a 5.5 year. The reason why I'm here. I mean, without that experience, I would have never met you guys. So there's some gratitude there of like, this is what happened. Yeah, and it's a cycle, right, Megan? It's a cycle. A 5.5 year relationship that ended in infidelity, and then shaming me for not being over it within 3 months. Was awful, and then wanted to be my friend, and then continued to basically bogart an entire friend group to where I didn't feel comfortable going and being around them. I couldn't go around my LARPing group because this person had enmeshed themselves there, and because they didn't have any shame around what they did, they stuck around, and I retreated because I was hurt and I lost all my friends. And then years later, they're like, you're over that now, right? So we can all be friends again. It's like, no, I don't want to hang out with someone that actively is, a dickhead. The best thing I ever did, though, is I went to go see it. I mean, it was because of you guys that I went to go see doctors. Finally, after all my health was going to hell. And the doctors prescribed me therapy because they said that I was too stressed out. And the best part of that was getting some therapy around my relationship. And the best feeling that I had years later was seeing that person. And even now, I'm feeling kind of like a warm glow in my heart that I'm happy that when I see them, I don't feel anything. It's not anger. It's not resentment. There's an absence of feeling. Yeah. Rebuilding that trust is hard, though. When I met Z, I was planning to move to a monastery. AFK, take care. You have a fantastic day, dude. In fact, I need to go and get some food in my body. It is time for lunch. Time for a little bit of good stuff, my dudes. And I think tomorrow I'll be filming some stuff. It's hard, Flareheart, right? And the best thing that Z and I do, because we both had something similar, and Z was not cheated on, but they got their heart broken. Their high school sweetheart basically dumped them without explaining anything. And so we kind of both have congruent trauma. And what we do is whenever we're feeling a little bit vulnerable, we ask questions. Really, Megan? Oh, it's a bummer. Tev Vinny, welcome in. But Megan, it's just remember that you are worth loving after those experiences, and that it is not personal to the person that you are with currently. And if the person that you're with understands that, they can kind of weather that at all times, my dudes. It's a thing for Z and I as well. We weather it all the time. I need to go get lunch, my friends. I hope that this was a nice hangout, my dudes. We did some music earlier today. I was going to do some blacksmithing. I'm thinking that it might be tomorrow on YouTube. Because it might be in the larger format. I'm trying to figure out how to go to YouTube Shorts and the main one at the same time from this computer. Just this computer, or maybe the other computer. We'll figure it out. Because I have some things that I want to make, and I want to do that again with you guys. I'm sorry that it's not on Twitch as much, my dudes. I'm trying to even things out. But yeah, sending big love to all of you guys, my dudes. Thank you so much for being so supportive and loving through this interesting new chapter in my life, both as a human being and as a content creator, trying to find my way. I really appreciate you guys. Love you all. Love you all. Take care. I need food. Take care. Yes.